You probably didn't know this, but most people think that Tokyo is the capital of Japan.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Really?
Japan actually has no capital. There's no law or constitutional article that states that Tokyo is the capital. It is just accepted because the Imperial Palace and the Diet here.
Huh.
But we have a problem already tonight. So we are exploring Tokyo tonight after midnight, and there's a reason for that, by the way. And Sherry is in a wheelchair now. She lives this way, but it's an electric wheelchair
Yeah, upgrade.
with limited battery. And we have no idea how long this battery is going to last because we haven't tested it out yet. So as soon as it is done, I'm just going to toss her in a taxi heading home. And that is the end of our video. So have you ever seen Kaminarimo with no people?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
I came to Kaminarimo with my mom after I was discharged from the hospital, but there were too many people that we couldn't go through with a wheelchair.
You also never ever get to see Nakamise Dori here in Asakusa empty like this. It's... Wait a minute.
Is it a car?
Yeah, I think that's... You can't drive through here. Actually, you know what? I think I know that guy.
What?
Hi. Hi.
I just can't believe that you knew that guy.
I used to live in Asakusa for what, like 10, 12 years or something? I know
True.
a ton of people around here, but tonight I'm gonna try to trip up Sherry with as many of these exciting little factoids as we can as we explore the back streets at night. Also, if you're new and have no idea who Sherry is, or you know who Sherry is but just have no idea why she's living in a wheelchair right now, I'll link a playlist in the description. We've done what, like 30 videos together?
Yeah.
At
a lot.
least. And Sherry's been living in a wheelchair now for the past 6 months or so.
Yeah, something like that.
It's been a while. And this is actually part of why we're shooting this at night. Shall we?
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So you've lived in Tokyo for nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Skytree turned off?
Maybe not.
Also, this is way more challenging to record like this than I expected.
Yeah, I noticed that, the angle.
Yeah. I'll just crouch a lot. Also, that's the Asakusa Temple Sensoji, and that is a really noisy garbage truck that's just repeatedly crushing cardboard. That just doesn't look safe at all. Back it up into us, Sherry. Back it up into us. Did you see he climbed up on the back of that thing with it still going?
I know.
There's got to be some safety regulations that he's just not meeting in his job. That is a lot of boxes on top of that. This actually might be one of the biggest garbage trucks I've seen in Japan so far.
Me too.
Nuts. And he drives it like a pro. The lanterns here are a nice touch, and there's just something about having one of the most typically crowded areas of Tokyo almost entirely to yourself at night. Like this, let me just turn this around and show you. This is empty. Look at this. And Sherry, you're really zooming on that thing. So when did you get the electric wheelchair?
About a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a rental.
And have you been finding Tokyo particularly wheelchair friendly or accessible so far?
Depending on the place, I guess. Like public transportation, pretty easy.
Huh.
Stores, not so much.
Yeah, narrow alleyways,
Yeah.
right?
And then like they tried to be friendly and then put a ramp, but the angle is too steep for me to go up. Yeah, so I go
never
like,
thought about that.
Yeah, I get stuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sherry and I are actually working on a like Tokyo by wheelchair video to Yeah, but there's a catch. You see, part of the reason that Sherry's in a wheelchair to begin with, I'm gonna try to continue moving, is she has developed an autoimmune disease, and this is way harder than I thought. I'll just and it requires her to be taking really heavy steroids, which means that if she goes out in the general public without a really strong like proper mask, that she has the risk of catching something that could really do damage to her. So the only time that she could go out freely is after midnight, like this. Okay, let's head out of kind of the tourist area and get into the back streets.
Sounds good.
I've got one or two more interesting Tokyo facts for you.
All right. That's a cute little shrine.
Yeah, the back streets of Asakusa are filled with countless shrines like this. Also, there's a bunch of little old hotels in this area that constantly have fire trucks called to them because people will fall asleep with cigarettes burning, and probably once or twice a week it starts a fire and they just keep having it. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So people have been asking for updates on Sherry and how she's doing. And well, how is Sherry doing?
Wait, you're not walking with a cane.
Ah, yeah, okay, so that's a separate update. This is one of my first videos of this year, mostly because at the end of last year, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and they're just doing some karaoke, karaoke. There's a lot of the little snack bars around here in Asakusa as well. So at the end of last year, I rolled my ankle really hard and I tore all the ligaments. And then at the beginning of this year, after that healed up, I was snowboarding and completely popped my ACL in my right knee when I did what's called a scorpion.
Scorpion?
Yeah, it looks like this. So I've actually been walking with a cane for the last 2 months and have been unable to get out and do anything at all. And honestly, just getting Sherry in the shot is such a challenge. We got some drunk salarymen coming out of the snack bar here.
Yeah.
That shop actually was tiny. It had way more people in it than I expected. A lot of things in this area are starting to change though. Like all these places like this, like we have matcha. Like Tokyo has started to become much more touristy.
Yeah, international.
I guess that's a better way to put it. Very positive. We call it international.
International. This was massive.
Yeah, I know I said a bunch of tiny temples and shrines.
Yeah.
This one's actually Higashi Honganji. It's like a sister temple to one in Kyoto. Yeah. But since it's been, 2 years since you moved to Tokyo, that would mean our last night walk would have been like a year and a half ago or something?
I think it was summer.
Yeah.
I remember it was kind of hot.
Usually we do all the rooftops and everything like that, but for obvious reasons, we're not going to be exploring rooftops today. Is that your max speed?
Yep.
All right, we'll take it. Luckily, it's an empty street on both sides right now, so Sherry's really... What's the top speed on that thing?
4.5 kilometers per hour.
Is there like a legal speed limit on it?
Looks like there's a one with like 6 kilometers per hour, but for rental, 4.5 is kind of regular. I want to go in there.
Okay, let's go. You're not going to be able to get up.
Yeah.
The edge is right here. Can you?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. These are the tough ones. Maybe not.
Here, I think I can push you up a little bit.
It's angry. It's super angry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are we good?
No, it's not. I'll just turn it off. I might have broke it.
Really?
I don't know why it's beeping.
It's giving Sherry an error and beeping angrily.
I don't know, this C3. Never seen it before.
Uh-oh.
But it's got like a crush mark here.
Well, you did jam it into the curb, Sherry.
I have done that before and it never happened.
Alright.
I think there's like some sort of like sensor.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wait.
why. Maybe.
Is that it? Just a sec. I think.
Oh, yay! Fixed it.
Did we fix it?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the back wheels was locked up.
Yeah.
We did good.
よかった.
You want to come explore this
Yes.
temple now?
So this temple is open at night.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
The last little sign was closed.
I don't know how you've got gloves and everything on. It is actually really, I'm. Also, speaking of updates, I've got some very exciting updates to share with you guys. Everything from hiring to pilot stuff and more, because the pilot stuff, that rabbit hole runs deeper than we thought. Huh? So much deeper than we thought. But anyways, let's continue through the city. Are we still? We're still on full battery. All right, let's get going. So, Sherry, I've got a good one for you.
Yeah.
So, what is this beside us here?
Grave?
It's a cemetery.
Cemetery, yeah.
So, an interesting fact is that there are entire areas of Tokyo where you can no longer bury people. Most people don't know that most Japanese people, especially in Tokyo, are cremated.
Yeah.
Right? But there are entire areas where you legally can no longer buy plots to bury someone anymore because space in Tokyo has become so limited.
Makes sense.
Also, look how overgrown this building is. Yeah. It's almost taking over the corner mirror there. Wow. Okay, there's something up around the corner here that if we can get a good view of it, I want to show you. But have you heard of Japan's night movers?
No.
So there are companies that specifically deal in moving people out at night.
Huh.
Yeah, so that they can avoid interactions with their neighbors and whatnot. Like if you've had an awkward interaction with your neighbor or something and you don't want them to know that you're moving out, there are companies in Japan that specifically deal in moving people out at night.
Interesting.
And that's still not even the most interesting fact that I found for today.
Wow, these buildings are really old.
Yeah, some of the buildings out in this area between Asakusa and Ueno are just ancient, and it's amazing that they've survived. Every now and then you'll see just one lone surviving. Sherry's leaving me. One lone surviving little building tucked in amongst all the like new fancy apartments and whatnot. So before I show you this really cool spot and share what might be my favorite Tokyo fact yet, do you need a konbini run?
Yes.
I thought you might. All right, there should be a convenience store up around here.
This is kind of thing that I can't go up, probably. They're trying, but it's probably too steep.
Do you want help?
I want to try on my own.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to put this camera right behind you. Like this.
Okay.
Oh, your wheels got stuck. You're literally just spinning out.
Spinning out.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna give you a little help now, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my. There you go. Okay, do you think you can navigate?
Yeah, I'll try.
And while Sherry's on her little adventure, I want to explore some of these narrow back streets and solve a huge stress for many people while giving some love to the partnership that made tonight's video with Sherry possible. I do not recommend portable Wi-Fi for traveling Japan anymore. They have become hit or miss, and in the end it's just one more battery that you have to worry about. And these flowers smell amazing. And in 2026, eSIMs are your friend, and UBG has backed tonight's video with their incredible eSIMs. Simplicity. You just download the app, choose your data plan, and install your eSIM. one eSIM for everywhere you go. Now, I've complained about slow eSIMs in the past, but here in Japan, UBG uses two of the best networks available, and speeds are solid. Oh, and it's not just Japan either. There are eSIM plans in over 200 plus destinations globally. Love the stuff just hanging out here. Also, if you're traveling with somebody or need to use your computer or other devices, you can use tethering and data sharing with UBG as well. And it's that simple. So give it a shot. Use my code TokyoLens along with the link in the description box to give yourself 10% off. A huge thanks to UBG for backing tonight's video with Sherry. So much of Tokyo is disappearing right now, but let's go see how her convenience store adventure went. And there we go.
Hey, your water.
Thank you very much. And Sherry is now down to 80% battery. But the light is green, so we can go.
Let's go.
All right, adventure continues. I do love being underneath the highway like this though.
Oh.
Like driving up on Tokyo's highway that runs through the city to this day is still one of my favorite things to do. And watch the bump. How often are you going out in Tokyo in the wheelchair right now?
Almost every day,
Okay.
but mostly work, so it's not like exploring. I kind of want to start live streaming again, like walking around.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because I've been struggling to get you in frame this entire time, and I realized that realistically, I could probably just hand you this, and then you could just, there you go, and we're stabilized and smooth. It works.
All right, this is my new live stream setup.
And we do this, but the thing I wanted to show you was literally right up here, so I'm gonna take this back down. Sherry got distracted by this right here.
Yeah.
The Nippon Police Dog Association.
Yeah.
Which, for some reason, is that written in German as well? I don't know. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
But what I wanted to show you is actually right here. I wonder if we're going to be able to... Have they closed it off so you can't really see? How about over on this side? What? Oh, what? It's empty. I have never seen it empty. So this here is actually like the care and maintenance center for the Ginza Line subway trains. Yeah. So usually there's a whole bunch of like Ginza Line subway trains parked in there, and
Well,
you can see.
are they the train?
Oh wait, they are. I'm.
Like, are there more than that?
No,
usually?
there are literally trains. Right. I have an excuse.
Yeah.
I'm so used to the old Ginza Line trains. The old like orange and silver ones, that the new yellow ones just didn't register for me at all as trains. Yep, those are the
trains. Okay.
Those are the trains. Good job, Norm. I need to start going to bed earlier. If I remember correctly, we might actually be able to see them from the side over this way.
Ooh.
Can you safely roll over this?
Yeah, I know. That's the tough part.
All right, let's find out.
Yeah. I don't want to hear the beep beep sound. I think we are okay.
There we go. You
We
made it.
it.
And you know what? They have added extra high walls here. See this like secondary section of wall up here? This did not exist before.
Yeah, that part looks new.
Yeah, I have an idea. I don't know if this will work at all. The X5 has this 3-meter pole and a night mode.
Oh,
So we might be able to get a little bit of a peek.
be careful with the...
Yeah, the power line.
Yeah.
Sherry, what are you laughing so much about?
They have a sign like warning to not throw away any garbage here, and there is a huge poor bike.
Japanese people love to do this. They will smoke right in front of the no smoking signs.
Yeah.
Or they'll park their bikes right in front of the no parking signs. Or throw away the garbage right at the no garbage sign. Yeah. And quiet, peaceful Tokyo nights. All right, let's continue on.
Yeah.
This place here is literally leaning forward. I don't know if it's gonna show on camera. I don't know how this is surviving. There's no way that that thing's gonna be there in a couple of years.
Yeah, I can't believe this is legal.
It's almost certainly not legal. There's no way the camera can show it. The doors don't even line up. This is I wouldn't stay in front of that building too long, Sherry. Let's back away. Let's go this way. Before I share what I think is probably one of my best Tokyo facts ever. You remember I did that video with Shimoyama-san where I tore down his tiny shop and put it in my studio. I still have that, obviously.
Yeah.
And I get DMs all the time from people saying that, oh, I'd love to have a part of that shop, or I'd love to have something from that shop.
Yeah.
And I may have figured out a way to do that.
Oh.
I can't give away the entire farm yet, but somewhere within the next 2 or 3 months, I will have a, let's say, place or system where people can get their own parts or pieces from Shimoyama-san's shop. And I'm very excited about that. Also,
that's exciting.
It's drizzling.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no rain in the forecast for today at all. This is not supposed to be a thing. Is this? I'm assuming this probably isn't built for the rain.
Spinning is fine.
Okay. One of the most amazing facts that I learned about Tokyo is everything up to the Imperial Palace used to be underwater.
What?
The Imperial Palace used to basically face the ocean.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea either. Are you gonna be able to make that bump?
Yeah, I think so.
Also, if we're looking for one more rather interesting Tokyo fact, Tokyo Lens is hiring. That's me, I'm hiring.
Oh, you hired?
Yeah. I'll put a link to my website down below, but you always end up with wheels spinning out. Okay, taking a quick escape from the rain, and I ran over my own foot there because it random rain. Yeah, one of the other reasons I haven't been able to put out a ton of videos lately is just there are so many other projects and things going on that time has become such a bottleneck. So I'm looking to hire for people mostly in Japan. What?
You have something on your nose.
Really?
Yeah, like a yellow. What did you do?
I know exactly what it was. I smelled a flower. It smelled really nice.
Okay.
You know, I have missed so much just doing little vlogs like this and hanging out and being able to connect with the regular people and anybody who's new. I'm absolutely loving this. Okay. Looks like the rain's gonna let up, and then I think we might be able to make it almost all the way to Akihabara.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alright, so we've made it to the Ueno station area, and these
are really loud.
Yeah, they are.
But speaking of station, I have a funny story, but kind of stupid.
Okay.
One of my side effects to my condition is that I easily get tired.
Okay.
And this thing is kind of like self-driving thing. And I kind of fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Yeah.
You fell asleep where?
In the station.
What?
And I was still moving forward and then kind of bumped into a wall.
Oh boy, okay. So we gotta watch out for walls with Sherry.
Yes.
You cannot be left alone.
Yeah. It's a little, it's stations, so it can be very dangerous.
So we've made it into the Ameyoko area of Ueno here. And one of the most requested updates on the channel has been my pilot training.
Oh.
Also, Sherry's battery is officially down to 70%. I think we might make it. You wanna take this for a bit?
Ooh.
There we go. I started pilot training here in Japan a couple years back. It's always been a huge dream of mine, but for a small handful of different reasons, I had to stop for a while. And I'm finally gonna be able to share an update on that this year. Well, I'll tell you.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. See what I mean when I say the rabbit hole runs deeper than you expected?
Whoa.
Yeah. Very
huge.
Yeah. It was very unexpected. So that in its own is gonna have to be a whole video.
Yeah, of course.
I can't, there's no way that I can just pop that into a little update like this. Also, you never get to see Ameoko this empty at all. So empty.
These shops are open, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the restaurants, a lot of the restaurants, not all of them, are open. Also, this area, right now we're near Okachimachi, which has the highest, I guess, concentration of heists and robberies in all of Tokyo.
Tokyo.
I did that video breaking down Tokyo by area and what you can buy in each area, because this is all like jewelry and shoes and stuff like that. Other areas are all sporting goods and books, and Tokyo's kind of neat that way. But a lot of people could not believe that Japan actually has heists and robberies, and it very much does. There's, I guess, another little fun fact for you. Did you expect Tokyo to have heists and robberies before you moved here?
No, not at all. It's still Japan, right? It's safe. No crime.
Yeah, that's the very accurate statement. We set Sherry loose in Shinjuku like a year and a half, 2 years ago to see if it's safe for a solo female. That was an adventure all of its own.
Oh yeah.
Also, a little bit of an elephant in the room. A year or so ago, I'd done that big cross-country adventure on the Tokyo Lens Explore channel. We've definitely got another one of those coming this year, but I had promised everybody that you and I would do a race through Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yes, that very special race that we were supposed to do. I wanted to do another one of those like chase us through Tokyo like I did, 3 years ago, where people could like catch us and collect stuff, and we were gonna have like special enamel pins made and everything. We took the photos.
Yeah,
It was everything was prepped, and then one of the most important Japan facts I can give you, and that I said facts, it was supposed to be facts, is that red lights are really just a suggestion for most Japanese people. Well, tonight alone, how many cars have we seen just blow through red lights blatantly?
Especially at night, I think.
Especially at night. So dangerous. You gotta be so careful with red lights in this country. So I really love this system, just sharing random interesting facts. This is fun. So is it safe to say that this is the most traversing you've done in the wheelchair at night?
Yeah, definitely.
How are we doing on battery, by the way?
Still 70.
What?
Yeah.
You said that it wasn't even gonna last like 2 hours.
Yeah, I thought so. Orange juice from me.
Ah, yeah. That's from Sherry's home prefecture.
Hometown.
Out in the mountains of Shikoku. Well, come on.
Yeah. Oh, but we have ocean too.
Yeah, but it's like 5 minutes from your house to the mountain.
Yeah, true. That is true.
And we managed to make it out to Akihabara Station, which is completely shuttered, and you have how much battery left?
Surprisingly, 60.
That's not bad. But we both work tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm gonna get you into a taxi. But one big question.
Yeah.
Now that you're living like this, how is it living in a tiny apartment?
It's actually much better.
Yeah?
I can't imagine living in my parents' house because it's got like 3-storied and it's a huge house.
Yeah.
But yeah, tiny apartment is the best thing ever.
Not bad. Also, I'm pretty sure that these garbage trucks are following us at this point.
I think so.
All right, let's head down this way and we'll see if we can't grab you a taxi.
All right.
Yep. love how most of them are on like real, but you're so judgmental.
Yeah.
They are noisy. Most of them are on real, but do you notice a couple of them were just on like scooters?
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that.
Hey, Sherry.
Good night.
See you again.
Real soon.
Bye.
Bye.